See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Wenshu.
Well, I'm just doing my job. I should be the one thanking you.
Wenshu.
After all, without the Midnight Rangers tirelessly guarding the front lines, the Riverside Games wouldn't be possible. Don't always be so tense. Sometimes you have to give yourself a Wenshu. Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was...
Rover, it's good to see you here.
Oh, I guess you must be the Rover. Nice to meet you.
你有收
I'm
到
the director of the Riverside Games.
都是
You can
任
call me
任务的
Wenshu. I almost dropped the
先结
ball on
完
this
之后会
one.
有这个任
I
务
would
对
have
不对
forgotten to send out those
忌炎任
invitations
务
without Jian's reminder.
忌炎任务
It's not worth
传说任务
mentioning, Wenshu. This is the first Riverside Rover. It's a slow day today.
That's right. Go participate in the event, you two. Of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically require participants.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. During the preparation, I came across some pictures. It's a pity that the Midnight Ranger...
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Many of now, if you'll excuse me, I need to confirm the safety. Have a great time, Rover.
Oh well, I didn't invite him over for that. On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Especially those still warming. Rover, are you coming with me?
姑姑河豚玩偶，
这是什么？
你看，姑姑河豚玩偶，
你可以干嘛？虚地。乌龟其实也蛮好用的，可以防御。
谁？
乌龟啊，
乌龟？
中
你说
龟那个
那
它那个
个会跳舞的那个乌龟吗？
是就是那个 BOSS 那个。
哦，
对，好用的地方在于它会有一种金钟罩的感觉，会降伤。所以你强攻的时候，不错。
All those hours of training for nothing.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yan, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wenshu. And this is?
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now. Two of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. Luckily, we've asked the organizing committee.
But the relay is First our captain had to quit, but are we supposed to just wait for the next?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Captain 安全 他是不
Rover
是有
is
开一家
also
叫
a
安全鱼
resonator.
面的东
He's
西？
fully qualified for the Gulpuff relay. Still, it depends on whether he'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins.
姑姑河豚竞赛，
Thank you so much. If we could get the prize money, we'll...
That's right. We'll
Yeah,
buy you the
in a
best
Google-
barbecue in
Google the-
Jinzhou.
开跑
Then
对
you're
不对
only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
他是不是有开一家
who?
安全鱼面的？
啊？
Bingo!
安全鱼面，
Oh, why didn't I think of him?
Huh? Are you serious? The general doesn't look like he'd be interested in events like...
Well, there's more to your...
What do you mean?
Instead of asking questions here, why don't you just go and invite him?
I don't have the guts.
Go invite him now, and you may...
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. Maybe I can help. So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary teammate? No. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me. Disqualification for teams without enough participants. But given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win. A temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Indeed, no need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes, I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Huh. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
You managed to rope the...
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
Rover has told me what happened.
Hooray! Now we can join the race! With General...
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't...
Unless what?
Sorry. Forget about it. 10 years ago, a team set the... Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted to learn from their strategy. But
They set the record. Well, we're a temporary team.
Keep your chin up. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
Wow! So even General G...
Yes.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first.
The relay then... General?
As you have trained together extensively,
All right. In that case, I think...
Me? The first...
You've always been the first runner during our...
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the control.
As General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since you're...
A reasonable strategy.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Lingyan, then General Jiyan, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax. Once I arrive at the exchange zone, go for the goal and don't look back. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let him decide the name.
要取一个队名。咕咕丽萨公队。
Considering your character, I was expecting something
咕咕力大公。
different. Nevertheless, it is a good name. The name is settled then. Everyone, we can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
"要开始比赛。
Entering the final stage of the competition. General Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
不用啊，
的。
Be careful of the driftwood.
啊，一样啊，就是这个，对对对，右键筒吗？不是，右键筒是按住，可以按住。
啊，
对对对对对对，他只要快就好了。
不合船长啊，
哦，这个人，
和船长啊，
You will
失
obey.
控了。
Guide my blade.
Rover, are you alright?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you notice anything unusual before?
怎么了？是有人搞鬼是不是？
An unfamiliar voice briefly interrupted our team's channel. Wenshu, let's evacuate the spectators now. Send them back to the
Yo,
city in batches.
哦，
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. And the voice you mentioned, could it be our spectators cheering?
When Rover asked me to team up with him, I heard something similar by the racing lane. I have requested the monitoring data records of all nearby waterways from the Academy for safety measures.
I see. I thought the Gull Puffs were just frightened.
There might be an underlying cause of this unusual behavior. The records will take some more time to download. Evacuate the people first.
I trust your decision, but... A man somehow ended up riding a Gull Puff when it all happened, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Now other people are eager to give it a try too. They all seem super excited. I guess it will take some time to evacuate them.
Get that person to leave first, and the others should follow. Wenshu, I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
I heard we must all go back to the city now.
Yes, because there's a security risk.
Say psych! I was hoping to snap a few more. Oh, what a pity they just suspended the race. I was really excited. You looked so cool. See, I've even got a video clip of you. Sure I will. My camera.
Anyway, let's hurry up and...
Please excuse us. My sister's never been to the Riverside game. So we're really not doing it anymore? Can't we try to find another way? I still have more than half of my cameras.
I'm sure the board of coordinators will find a way to...
All right, let's go. Fine. At least I've got 2 wonderful photos now. One of the... By the way, can I enter your photo in a contest? Like, is it okay for you? That's great. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an award-winning entry. I'll give you half of my prize money.
Let's go.
Can I still...
The race is over now. Hi, Rover. Here's the thing.
I came here by myself.
Well, you see, that's the problem. She managed to...
Please don't call Mommy. I came here to see Daddy. He won the silver medal in the last... I haven't seen him for a long, long time.
The last relay? That was 3 years ago.
Come on, Gwen.
Oh. It's...
Do you know my daddy?
Yes. We...
Great. Can you take me...
Well, he's...
I know. Mommy...
Yes. He's out there fighting now.
Really? You can't lie to me.
I never lie. Rover is the witness. Pinkies.
Pinkies. Let's go.
All right. I'll take her home first. Rover, we're counting on you to handle the...
小的小孩，跟哥哥。
Sir, please calm down and stop talking about riding gull puffs.
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. I just need to confirm
Alright.
something. As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt? I didn't feel it at all.
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened your sensitivity to pain. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Your right hand has been shaking involuntarily, likely because the wound has been left untreated. Fortunately, it's not caused by the gull puffs. Please take this to relieve the pain for now.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
All right. Have you calmed down now?
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover, fancy seeing you here.
他有伤口。
I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to suspend the race for now.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked, and I found unusual fluctuations near the upper waters to the north.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue a warning this time. I will investigate this. Animals are often the first to detect signs of danger. Tacit discords are similar to animals in this regard. They're very sensitive to any change in the frequencies in their surroundings. I suppose that's why you asked me to check the monitoring data for you, GM?
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning. Why did it happen
Perhaps the Riverside Games' frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes, let's go.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks.
他在这里干嘛？小羊。
我养。
猫咪。有转点。
This is so much fun!
Let's Don't come near me.
在跳舞。
The tacit discords are increasing. Let's take them down first. It's the retroact rain. We need to hurry up.
他们会在这边。
Stay behind me. Frost flume, shackles be gone.
Here we go again! Here comes Encore! No one picks on Encore's friends! You're it! Leave me alone! Let's participate together! Hey! Help me!
The voices are coming from here. It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher the message somehow.
"频率讯号到达指定区域时，按下按钮。遇到短讯息，需要短按钮；遇到长讯号，需要根据讯号长短，按压足够时间后松开。
调频吧。
You should relax. You can. Who knows when it's the next? Let's go. Come on. Go. Take over. Tacit discords. They won't. No. I can't. Help! It's the cheers during the Riverside Games mingled together with cries for help. Perhaps some people have been trapped in this place. Or maybe... Anyway, we have to figure it out.
进入副本。
Yes and no. Technically, it's a replica of... Simply put, it's an illusion made of memory. The environment here is ever-changing. One misstep and you may fall.
Are these the spectators we saw earlier?
No. They are memory projections from the previous Riverside Games.
I can't quite describe it, but something feels wrong with them. It's almost as if they're
merely soulless shells. Let's keep moving.
Ah, come on! Are you seriously expecting teamwork among members of a temporary team?
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago. I'm fine. Brought back some memory. According to Mortefy's speculation, this sonar sphere was resonant.
他以前的那个鸟是不是？
I remember, he's a new recruit. Impressive.
It's the tacit discords. Watch out.
Discord。Discord。
看一下，
看一下是 Discord。
不是吧？
他不是说 Discord 吗？
Listen up. Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Ready for battle. Now.
你跑去哪？
Tell truth from the sun. Wind Rider.
我这是不是在讲啊？
They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may seem. All of this, I have a feeling it all ties back to the temporary team. I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was a part of that temporary team.
他就是之前的临时小队的一员。
It's the Nell Square's bell. Don't worry, I'm here with you. We'll go see for ourselves. Rover, look out the window.
The city's upside down. So is everything in this place like this? Are these fallen soldiers manifestations of memories? Or the Tacit Discord's imitations?
They're Tacit Discords. Stay close to me.
Stay focused. This is not a game.
The fog is thickening. Be careful of the Tacit Discords, Rover.
Chesty Disco.
Stay behind me. Not worth mentioning. Frozen blockade.
Ready for battle. Set. Tell truth from the sun.
想滑墙吗？
三华二只 buff 而已，他不强。
A decade ago, shortly after the conclusion of the previous Riverside Games, a sudden TD outbreak struck the Deserock Highland.
反正你
Yes, the
就
Midnight
是找
Rangers
一个
had to
当
send its
主
latest
系，
recruits to the
然后
front
其他
line
其
because
他
of
都
the
是
situation's urgency.
当
In the end,
buff
we
的。
contained the outbreak at a heavy price. The battle took countless lives. Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss. And they were not the only ones who lost their lives. This Sonora sphere is probably made up of the reverberations they left behind. As Tacit Discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. Now, but it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting. Yes, the Tacit Discords are merging together. This will endanger more civilian lives if we allow it to occur. It would seem so. It's the bell. They must be showing the way for us. Extra supplies. The bell sounds closer now. The Tacit Discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight.
说死人在引路，
嗯，
The atmosphere is
我说
thick
他的
and
意思
dangerous.
啊，是说死人在引路。
Let's take down these murmurings first.
Listen up, imitation.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death. Frost flume.
You're wide open. Unstoppable.
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even know them.
I was wondering why this year of all times, when the Riverside Games have been held before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary team, so God Chuan and Ming Yan can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like a deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
And that's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers, they must have held on to those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the Tacit Discourse.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Desarok Highland, did you?
Yes. We fought together.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help. Let's move on, Rover.
Shackles be gone.
You're wide open. Finale.
Invitation. Roll for me.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Ready for battle. Unstoppable. Tell truth with the sun.
Bask in the sunlight. Listen up.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Here we go again. Ha!
The bell is right ahead.
Is it? Nell Square ahead?
Let's go.
画面变颠倒的。
哦，颠倒世界。可以装个水。
Nonsense. They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits. During their first lesson, new recruits must pay tribute to fallen soldiers in Nell Square. We are required to do this before being allowed on the battlefield. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included. Until that day. Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is the place where our career as soldiers begins. These monsters will never fathom the weight of their sacrifices.
闪之灵，
闪之。
Going against wind.
Don't worry.
Of course you can.
闪之影就是这样诞生的。
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Woolies attack. Attack. You're in. Ha. You're in for it now.
Thank you, Rover. I'm fine. They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond what we know about the wave-worn phenomena so far. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal. We should deliver the sample to the Academy.
Finders keepers.
We're no longer seeing any unusual fluctuations now. Good job. You should have succeeded as you requested. I compared the...
Thank you, Mortifi.
I'm not done yet. Thank me later if you must.
Oh, tough, eh?
Though there are some similarities, they aren't identical. I'm no expert in this field, and I can't give you any...
This is the frequency sample I've
Frequency sample from a sonorosphere. I'll deliver it to a colleague. It's in better hands with her. It's someone you know, Baija. She specializes in echoacoustic...
Yes.
What now? You don't trust me?
I trust you as always, Mortifi.
Rest assured. You should know how...
This should be our wake-up call. The wave-worn phenomena is...
It is a wake-up call. And it may also hold the answers we've been searching for all these... By the way, the Riverside Games people were looking for you, G.
Sure.
Oh, now, if there's nothing else, I'm going back to my lab.
Rover, there is a place I need to visit. Could you come with me? Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square.
中广场，他敲钟啊。
There is something I wish to do with you today.
好煽情啊，两个男的。
A seed. This is the seed of a resilient type of flower, which I asked the Academy to help me breed years ago. From here, you can see all of Jinzhou City. I thought those who died for Jinzhou would want to see how it's thriving now. This flower, we named it the Immortia. Yes, the word represents both departure and return. Yes. I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, we need something like this to hold on to. Thank you, Rover, for finally bringing them peace. Now, this is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here. We have prevented one outbreak for the time being. But a greater danger remains lurking in the darkness. Our knowledge of it, I must act to prevent more deaths. Rover, I have one more request. If one day I perish in battle and cannot return home, could you please plant one of these flowers for me? Thank you, Rover.
Rover, I heard you'd returned to the city with General Jian. What a relief. I am beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time.
Yeah. Rover. 文书
Greetings, Rover. You see those fish? They look so. Happiness and safety often come hand. If we don't feel the weight of that price, someone else is carrying it for us. 10 years.
讲什么大道理啊？
How time flies. Dozens of teams competed that day, and the race lasted well into the afternoon. The sunset was so beautiful. Like what we're seeing now, it was so tranquil. That team was thrown together last minute, and nobody thought they could win. They even stumbled during their first exchange. But then, the team surprised everyone with their final runner's expert gulpuff handling and victorious finish. It was truly a race to remember.
Yes.
I still remember how excited those kids looked. Just like how you looked in this photo. We were worried we weren't going to get a photo of you all together. Luckily, the photographer managed to capture a shot of the whole team. I should thank you for bringing that team together, Rover. I'm planning to talk to Gian about hosting the Riverside Games another time. If all goes well, please, join us.
Rover.
解完了，解完了。
好，长夜将明。
嗯。今天直播就到这里。
好，
关台了，关台喽，拜拜。